there, this is Tillis, and I am your mindset and wellness coach. And I want to talk to you today about how to have an unstoppable mindset, how to create the right mindset that will set you up for success. So some of you know my story, and for those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and comment and share this video, but also subscribe. So what I want to talk to you tonight is about the mindset. So before we get started, let me tell you just really quickly who I am. My name is Tillis Alizé, and I work a full-time job as a human resources specialist for the federal government. And before that, I had many jobs, right? I didn't really know what I was going to do for my life, but the one thing that I knew that I wanted to do was to be a great mom and a great wife. So I was in customer service. I was in engineering at one point, and then I finally landed in human resources, where I continued to move around until I found where I wanted to be, which was a recruiter to help people find jobs. But that took a while. But I also am a network marketer. I've done that. I'm also into crypto. I've done that. What I learned is you got to have multiple streams of income. You can't just have one. And the reason I say that is because when my marriage fell apart, I did not have a job. And that left me in a bind. I had 2 kids, one in middle school, one going to high school, and I was unemployed. And when he left, he took the money, the credit cards, and everything else. So I had nothing. I ended up losing my house, my cars, and all of that. And at one point, I was even eating at a food bank. I would have to get our groceries from one of those food bank places. And so I told myself after that experience, once I got over that I would never, ever be put in that position again. And what that meant for me was that I needed to take control of my life. I was not going to sit around and have a pity party. I was not going to sit around and live on the government. I was not raised that way. So what I decided to do was to go back to school, finish my degrees so that I could move up in my career. And that's exactly what happened. I went from broke and broken to 6 figures. And I want to share that with the women here. Nothing wrong with the guys. You could definitely listen. I know that you have sisters, daughters. You never want your daughter to be in the position that I was. You have aunties, right? And so this channel, I'm going to be sharing nuggets for women, especially my over 40, 50 and beyond women, because I was in my 40s when this divorce happened. And so here I was in my 40s and thinking, what am I going to do with my life? Where's my career going to go now? Right? So I had to take some measures. And I know that there are women on this line just like me who are hard workers, who know that if you show me something, I can learn it. And if that's you, listen up, because this channel is for you. It is to help you to see that you're unstoppable and you can do all things. See, the Bible verse that I'm coming from with this phenomenal woman is Proverbs 31:9, which says, many women have done noble things, but none as great as you. So that means that whatever you've seen around you, whoever is doing great in life, you can also do that and more. And so the number one strategy that I had to take in order to overcome my situation and make it better, I had those 2 kids. They needed to eat, okay? They needed to have a roof over their head. And in the house that I grew up with, my mother and father, my parents worked hard, and they always had a roof over our head. We never had to worry about that. So it didn't even dawn on me that these things were happening. So the one thing that I want you to remember, ladies, is your mindset. You cannot get stuck in negativity. You cannot start thinking, woe is me. You cannot start thinking that, he left me. So what am I going to do? I know. I've been in that situation. I felt that way too. But I figured out that the first thing I have to do is forgive. I had to forgive him for all the things that I was going through. And I had to take personal responsibility for getting myself to the next step. And so what I want you to do right now is I want you to write down at least 2 affirmations about yourself. Go to the mirror, look yourself in the mirror, and say 2 great things about yourself. Everyone has something, okay? Start there. The number 2 thing that I want you to do is before you wake up, before your foot hits the ground, I want you to think of 10 things that you're grateful for. And maybe you're in a position that I was, 10 years ago when this happened to me. Maybe you're in a position where you cannot think of what to be grateful for because you're going through so much crap. Well, I want you to first think about, I'm grateful to be alive. I am grateful that my kids, my family is healthy. Start there. And then every day, start thinking about what you're grateful for. And it's going to help you to get up and get moving. The third thing, I want you to get a song that you like, a song that makes you feel happy. For me, it was a song by Pharrell, Happy. I'm so happy, and I would play that song when I got up. And I would play it over and over and over because there's no way you could be unhappy with that song playing. After a while, you're going to start singing, I'm so happy, 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 right? So find a song that you could be happy with. And number 4, these are the 4 things, guys. Number 4, have someone that's going to be honest with you. Find an accountability partner. Someone that's not going to let you wallow. Someone that's going to tell you the truth even if it hurts. Someone that's going to help move you to the next step. So it begins with the mindset. You have to have the proper mindset. You have to believe that I can get beyond this. You have to believe that you are grateful for all things. Okay? So these are the 4 steps to get you started on being unstoppable. Because you're a phenomenal woman and you're unstoppable. Talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips.